train to 3rd Avenue, 138th Street approaching the station.
Lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song.
Yeah. Kinetics in your headphones. One love.
You can't be spontaneous if your life is always structured, but everybody does want to be spontaneous because that's the hip thing to do.
Alright, so why is it a hip
Trendy.
thing to do?
It's trendy
Why?
because that's what's advertised and that's what everyone wants to be.
We're so busy, we have such rigid, structures and have enough trouble already managing our time. And I think that's one of the most important aspects of brands. That's really what they are. They give people something to identify with. Instead of saying, well, we don't want to say we're not Vineyard Vines, we're not Polo, we're not Billabong. Instead, we're our own thing. Instead of just being like, oh, we're Voy Voy, we make a great shirt. It's, we're Voy Voy, this is our philosophy, this is how we like to do things, and this is the result.
But there's so many people that are just caught up in like, oh, I'm going to wear like Hollister or Abercrombie just because I want to show that I can afford that brand. And I guess it's supposed to show their socioeconomic status, but I mean, I think that's meaningless.
You have such a structured life that you just need to do nothing. You just need to relax.
Two-step, one. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody drunk out on the dance floor. Baby girl ass
24, the one thing I always wanted to do was travel. I got this house, I got these cars, I got these businesses. I'm just never going to do it. So I came back, and before I lost my nerve, sold everything I owned, did a one-way ticket to Europe, and traveled for 2 years straight. And I went to 33 countries. Spontaneous decision. I've always been one to really go off of, my gut instincts. I love the book Blink. It talks a lot about that. Generally, what you believe in your gut, you might talk yourself out of it with your higher brain, but it's generally the right assumption and the right move for you in the first place.
So my natural inclination is to do the same things, but I've sort of made it a goal and a passion to try new things, and therefore, I'm constantly focused on, what are new ways that we can, do anything and everything. I guess I'm not sure we're defined by technology, but maybe by the oncoming of technology. That transition. We're kind of that transition generation from the past to the present.
We don't go out and meet people face to face anymore. We don't, people don't have business meetings anymore. They just have like a Skype meeting or something like that. Do you mean? So you never actually before you sort of saw people face to face. This is a whole different experience. The thing that we've learned to sort of expect most is everything is instant. Like we can get anything, pretty much everything instantly. Like you can go online and buy something and be in your postbox the next day. I think that makes us sort of quite unappreciative.
Yeah, I think if you're talking about certainly our generation now, companies I feel some companies are doing this already, but a lot of companies aren't doing it. And I think they're going to have to do stuff around social media. Definitely, since we've seen Facebook come alive, and everyone's tweeting and all that sort of thing. I suppose if my mum went to the local Marks and Spencer's, a chain store over in the UK, and bought a cardigan, and it wasn't very good, she'd probably turn around and she'd tell 2 or 3 of her friends, and she'd say, oh, I bought this cardigan for 15 quid and it was rubbish and it had a tear in it and all this sort of stuff. And she's told 4 people. But, for example, what I did the other week is I was expecting a parcel through the Royal Mail Post, and it didn't turn up on time, and I paid extra money to have it guaranteed delivery. So instead of writing to them or emailing them, I tweeted them and got a response within 15 minutes. But I didn't tweet just to, get a response. I tweeted at, 10,000 people.